will all enjoy candy together in equal shares as designated by God. But they had to do that, teachers had to do that, because the bottom line is, if every kid did not get the same amount of candy, we would all know a lot of really disappointed, smelly kids that hate Valentine's Day. I hated Valentine's Day for a different reason, however, because my mom was a procrastinator. And so my mom would not go out and get my Valentines till the night before, when all the really just random ones were left. So she goes out there and she's like, Evan, I got your Valentines. And I fill them out, knowing it's not going to go over well. Next day I get to school, and the guys are like, oh, Evan, I got X-Men. Oh, Connor, that's cool. I like X-Men. Oh, Casey, you got Spider-Man. Oh, yeah, Venom's a cool character. He's my favorite. Oh, Michael, you got Power Rangers? Oh, that's cool, because we're in elementary school and it's the 90s. Oh, yeah, so how you guys like my farm animal Valentines? Yeah. Yours was a duck. Woo. But I think a day to force people to love is ridiculous to begin with, because the bottom line is, was there ever anyone, the most loving man in the world, did they ever be like, oh, thank God this is the day that they tell me to love. Thank you, federal government, for the reminder to not be a dick to my wife. I can love her. Oh, my wife. Here is a very specific t-shirt that you can wear perhaps twice a year. And here for you, this is a cheap box of chocolates. I love you. Here's a card. But that's not the only thing that was weird about love and Valentine's Day, because elementary school love on Valentine's Day is the epitome of weird love on Valentine's Day, because you show up and you're like, hey, Tawny. So, yeah? Did you get my Valentine? Oh, yeah, it's a guy in a purple cape. Yeah, it's Magneto. He's my favorite. Oh, well, okay, thank you. Yeah, I know, yeah. So, did you get the candy I sent with it? Oh, yeah, it was a couple of Rolos. Yep, couple of Rolos. They're my favorite. Though I like your colored pencils. But then you come back and you go over to your friends, and all your friends are like, how'd it go? How'd it go, man? And you show up and you're like, well, I told her that Magneto is my favorite character, and I gave her Magneto. I told her Rolos were my favorite candy, and I gave her Rolos. And then I complimented her colored pencil collection. So I'm pretty sure we're dating now. I'm Evan Shelton, and this is Next.
Welcome back. Did you guys hear about that tuition thing, about how they're going to be probably raising our tuitions from like 10 to 40% this year? And the article about like how much our execs here at WSU are being paid, like how President Floyd is being paid like $625,000 a year, and how he wrote that counter article in the Evergreen saying, oh, well, I changed the salaries and blah, 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 blah. I'm full of BS.
So is that where all the money's going? Because like if they raise like enrollment and they raise tuition, like where?
From what I hear, Floyd's being paid more than President Obama, and new positions that he's hired for are being paid double than what they previously were paid for.
Well, they like cut departments and things. Like, where is all this extra money going to? Like, what is?
It's because our Washington State's in a big deficit. Like we're in a multi-billion-dollar deficit.
Yeah.
So they're cutting programs, like they're cutting scholarship programs here, student aid, and then they're raising our tuition.
Yeah. So that money's not going anywhere. It's just we don't have it.
Did you guys hear about the protest?
Oh,
I was part of that.
Student walkout.
Yeah, I was part of that.
Yeah.
Silly.
Why did you get silly, Abby?
You know what? It was great seeing people out there with the signs, and I was all pro that. But I think there was some confusion as far as the organization went.
No. The problem was like at Western, they had like 3,000 people part of it. Why? Because their student government was actually organizing it. Our student government is too lazy to get off their but to try to get things done. Like, I really am ashamed of them. Like, it's really disappointing.
I didn't like that it was only from 12 to 2. I didn't have any class.
We're doing that again.
Okay, I didn't have any class for them, so I didn't get to do it.
They're going to have it again on March 4th
Isn't there like a whole day?
and April 7th.
Can you give me like a Facebook notification ahead of time? Because I only got like a really like 24-hour Facebook notification. It would have been helpful if this was like further in advance.
They were handing out flyers and stuff about it, so they're going to another one on March 4th and then April 7th.
I definitely think
an all-day sit-in.
Okay, so I think it's important to get our student body behind it, make sure that they're trying to get everyone. I mean,
if they agree
with the cause, I think they should, actually get students involved and get them out there and stuff.
Yeah, compared to the amount of people that came today. Hey, tell me about the walkout. The walkout of the classroom thing.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have class at that time. I did have a class after 2, so I just skipped that class.
Nice.
It was just jogging. It was just jogging. But like everyone would sit in front of the Todd Auditorium, Todd building up there. They sat around with signs, and then they walked into the Cub saying, I forgot what we were saying. We were chanting stuff. Don't raise tuition. I don't remember. I just remember walking and yelling and stuff.
Can I tell you why this makes me like giggle on the inside?
Why?
It's because we're already paying for this class. Why are we like walking out of the class to protest tuition?
I think it's just really just making a statement and letting people know that.
There's supposed to be like a teacher skip day and student skip day, where it's like teachers can not get paid for one day and that money can be used for something else.
Okay.
I mean, I think that could do a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it really could.
They're thinking so short. They're thinking so short term. They're cutting the future out. You're going to have less people in college, which is the future, are going to fix this problem because I know you idiots in the government right now can't fix a thing.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to lose a lot of people because the theater department's gone. It's like
and a lot of our photography departments, a lot of other departments are going to be cut. Like it's going to be and if we raise tuition, we're going to lose a lot of students because a lot of students can't pay for that.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is just give me like 72-hour Facebook notification and I'll be there. Like if
all about Facebook.
It's all about numbers. If this is going to like decrease my tuition.
I'm giving you a whole month, March 4th, April 7th.
Okay. Would you get on that?
All right, I'll let everyone know.
I'm looking forward to my inbox.
I don't know who's going to be leading it. I'll try to get a hold of them.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Good night.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the mix. Thank you for staying with us tonight. Hope to see you next week. Bye.
See ya.